morning, my name is Amanda Spellman, and today I would like to tell you why driving too fast is dangerous. First, I want to start off with a quote from Deborah Hersman, President and Chief Executive of the National Safety Council. And a statement said, "Speed is a pervasive killer. Year after year, we lose nearly 10,000 people because drivers refuse to ease up off the accelerator. It's not only those behind the wheel or in the vehicle who are killed in these crashes. Pedestrians, bicyclists, and motorcyclists are also victims of our cultural need to get somewhere quickly rather than safely." Think about that for a second. Nearly 10,000 people lose their lives due to speeding. Wow, that's a lot. As I drove into work this morning, I was really paying attention to the other drivers on the road. I was going the speed limit of 65, just watching so many cars fly by me. And I thought to myself, do they see the speed limit? Do they not care about the speed limit? Why could they possibly need to drive so fast this early in the morning? It's not like there was much traffic on the road. Let's think, what are common reasons drivers go above the speed limit? Running late for work, in a hurry to get to an appointment? Yes, how many of us have been running late for work or an appointment or a meeting? And as soon as you get in the car, you put on your seatbelt and you just go. You drive quickly as possible. That's your only mission at that point. I know I've been guilty of doing this same thing several times, but think about it. How much time are we actually saving? Is it worth the possible risk that can come from driving fast? According to an article I found from Eric Ravenscraft, speeding only helps in long-term car trips. Let's see, I got a slide here. So this chart shows how long each trip would take at the speed limit and how long it would take 10 miles over the speed limit and how much time you save speeding. So if you look at the chart that's grouped out, there's distance is 15 miles, 30 miles, 50 miles, 500 miles. Then on the next row, you'll see your speed limit, and then if you go 10 miles over the speed limit, and then your time saving. So if you look, if you're going 15 miles, and the speed limit's 35, and you're going 45, you save 5.71 minutes. And if you're going 30 miles an hour, save a speed limit of 55. And you do 65, so which is 10 miles over, you're only saving 5.04 minutes. And let's look at 50 miles. So if you're going 50 miles and you're doing the speed limit is 65 and you're going 75, you're only saving 6.15 minutes. So it's a little weird because it looks like the faster you're traveling, the less time that you are actually saving. So it seems that driving faster really doesn't save much time at all. Now let's think about some consequences of driving too fast. First off, accidents, injuries, or even death. We can be the driver that causes an accident or even involved in an accident resulting from another driver speeding. Regardless of who is at fault for causing an accident, nobody wants to be involved in one. Accidents from driving too fast can range from small fender benders to even a fatal accident. I would hate to imagine if I caused an accident and someone passed away as a result from the accident. That would be a lot to deal with. You wouldn't want to carry that burden on your shoulders for the rest of your life. Just the other day, I was driving home from work and I saw a car driving super fast in the pouring down rain. As I watched, the vehicle spun out across all lanes of traffic, hit a guardrail, spun out again, and made its way back into the middle of traffic. Thank goodness that the driver and the vehicle looked to be okay. However, I don't know if the driver sustained any injuries or his vehicle was even mobile. Just think, if he did require medical attention, this could cause more unwanted extra costs from ambulance, time off work, surgery, and recovery if it is needed. He could require assistance from friends and family if he wasn't mobile, and if the vehicle wasn't drivable, he might need to rent a car or even hassle family and friends for a ride. Think about another risk. Another risk could be getting a speeding ticket. We all know that every time we speed, we don't get pulled over. Though it's possible if we do get pulled over for speeding, we can receive a speeding ticket. Some states even ticket you if you were in an accident as well. The fees can vary from state to state, but the average cost of a speeding ticket can be anywhere from $150 to as high as $2,400. And it's possible, if you have too many tickets, it can result in your driver's license being suspended. Can you imagine not having the freedom of picking up and going wherever you want, whenever you want? You'd have to rely on friends, family to drive you everywhere. What a pain. What other consequences come from driving too fast? Insurance. Our insurance premiums can increase. We all know how insurance companies love to raise the rates for tickets or accidents. No one loves to pay their hard-earned money to an insurance company. Also, keep in mind, if you have too many tickets or accidents, your insurance company could drop you. You won't have insurance, and it'll make it difficult to find new coverage, as well as having a not so great driving history. You could be out of vehicle if your car is totaled. It kind of goes hand in hand with the insurance cost. Again, who wants to be out their means of transportation at the same time have our insurance increased or dropped? Depending on your coverage, you might not even have car replacement. You'd really be a mess if that happened. All right, remember that driving too fast can be just as dangerous as driving under the influence or texting, and is considered one of the categories of reckless driving. Now that I've discussed a few reasons of why we drive fast and what the consequences are that can result in speeding, I would like to go over some solutions on how we can stop from driving dangerously. So let's see. According to the Drive USA, if you follow all traffic laws, you're less likely to be involved in an accident. Here are a few ways to avoid driving fast. Use cruise control. If your car offers cruise control, take advantage of it. This may help you maintain the speed limit. Give yourself time. Most of us end up driving too fast because we're running late for something. If you leave early, this will allow you more time to reach your destination. Consequences. Think about the consequences. When you need to drive fast, think about the consequences I just went over. Think about the cost of a ticket or the repercussions from the accident. And pay attention. It's very easy to get caught up in the traffic or what's on the radio and not pay attention to your speedometer. If you take a quick moment and look at your speed, it'll also help you from speeding. By following these tips and tricks, it can help reduce a risk of a possible accident or a hefty speeding ticket. This will also help keep your driving record clean and can save you money on your car insurance. I want to thank you for your time and letting me discuss with you the dangers of driving fast. I was happy to share with you the tips on how to avoid driving fast. And I hope that you all think about this presentation next time you're in a hurry to get somewhere. And remember to slow down, drive safe, and follow the traffic laws.